Hi, I'm Rich Story. Welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you ever need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? Hard to believe, but this is the 52nd and last drawing of the year here at Level Up Studios. Seems like I was just saying that, but a whole other year has flown by. We started the year with a turnaround exercise using SpongeBob, and then did several more weeks of turnaround exercises. Then we did some weeks of characters and walking poses. Along the way, we did some long series on some of Hanna-Barbera's most famous characters, which is something we could have done a whole year on. We did the Ninja Turtles from their new movie Mutant Mayhem. Then a series on some of Disney's iconic villains, followed by our Halloween and holiday lessons, which leads us to today. I thought I would finish off the year with something iconic to use as our New Year's drawing, and I landed on Mickey Mouse from his portrayal of the Sorcerer's Apprentice in the 1940 classic Fantasia, a fun and fitting image to ring in the new year. For those who don't know, Fantasia and Mickey's role as the Sorcerer's Apprentice was Walt Disney's way of rejuvenating Mickey Mouse in the late 1930s after his popularity and visibility in the Disney universe had begun to wane. Fantasia was only the 5th time the public saw the new version of Mickey, no longer sporting just those black oval eyes, but now with the redesigned, more expressive eyes, as well as added color to his face. To this day, Fantasia is considered by some Disney insiders as Mickey's greatest role. All the more reason to end our year or kick off the new year by drawing it. That said, before we get started, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button, as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Alright, let's draw our New Year's spectacular Mickey Mouse as the Sorcerer's Apprentice from Fantasia. We're going to draw Mickey step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw him again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. Mickey Mouse is usually exactly 3 heads tall, not counting his ears. In other words, however tall that circle of his head is, his entire body is 3 of those. In this drawing and pose, Mickey's leaning, which makes him slightly under 3 heads tall. Also, his pointy sorcerer's hat is just a little over 1 head height tall. Okay, so what do you say we draw a roadmap for Mickey Mouse as the Sorcerer's Apprentice from Fantasia? So there's our roadmap for our Sorcerer's Apprentice. Now before we go on to step 2, I want to give you the layout of Mickey's simple shapes for those of you who wanted screen grab. Again, something to help you envision how to lay out your drawing. So now on to step 2. In this step, we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the 3rd and final step, you want to draw as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help me to know how to construct Mickey. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. Okay? So let's rough out the features for our Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey. Okay, so there are the roughed out features for our Sorcerer's Apprentice. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for that final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of Mickey Mouse as the Sorcerer's Apprentice. We don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work figuring that out. As I often say, I want you to be present. And what I mean by that is you don't want to just mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn. As you're drawing the final lines of Mickey, you want to be thinking about how you might improve it, staying vigilant until the very end. Okay? So let's draw in the details for our little New Year's celebration, Mickey Mouse as the Sorcerer's Apprentice. And that's how you do it. There you have it for the 1940 classic Fantasia, Mickey Mouse as the Sorcerer's Apprentice. So how do you think you did? Understand if you've never drawn any version of Mickey Mouse before, then you can't expect to have drawn him perfectly. You'll notice I don't spend time coloring Mickey, his hat, or his robe during this video because I want my lesson to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing Mickey as the Sorcerer's Apprentice. And with that, you can draw him again and again. And by all means, color him when you're done. I promise each time you draw it, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. So I'd love to see your New Year's Mickey celebration drawing, or any other drawing you did to ring in 2024. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram. And don't forget to include the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. So I hope you've had as much fun drawing with me this year as I've had. A big thank you to all of those who subscribed and follow, and thank you for all the wonderful comments. Until next year, wishing you and your families a very happy New Year, and keep drawing, my friends.